Celebrities are always surprising us with new looks, and sometimes it can be hard to keep up. From shaved heads to short bobs to mullets, we've really seen it all.
On today's list, we'll be covering just a few of the celebrities who changed their looks that you may not have even known about.
I'm Brie.
And I'm Olivia, and let's get into this. In our number 10 spot today, we have Lady Gaga. Gaga is no stranger to cool and different hair colors and somehow manages to slay every single color she tries out. She's gone everywhere from brown to blonde to bangs to even yellow hair and manages to look fierce no matter what. So what's going on with Gaga's hair now? Well, in an Instagram post on December 10th, she graced us with a mirror selfie showing off her new gorgeous lavender hair. The selfie showed her in a pink shirt with the words "Be kind," and of course her house makeup products were in frame. Her hair was thrown up into a ponytail and she obviously looked effortlessly gorgeous, showing us all her new style. I think the new light purple color really brings a youthful energy to her and really matches her bright spirit. The caption of the selfie reminded us all to be kind, love ourselves, and be safe for this holiday season.
At number 9, John Travolta. John Travolta has always been a good looking guy. I mean, he's got an iconic look, but let me tell you, when he shaved his head, he was looking chef's kiss, you know? Somehow going bald made him look like a completely different person, or at least I think so. Going bald made him look younger and it made his features stand out even more, and I don't know, he just looks so different, but in the best way possible. This change seemed to have happened overnight because, well, it did. He shaved his head just before the new year in 2019, so he entered the new year with a new look and people were shocked. Leading up to this drastic change, he was rocking his longer graying hair, which aged him a little bit, so this new cut really changed things up for the actor. On top of the amazing reviews his new look was getting, people also liked it because it, quote, gave men hope. A number of people said that John looking so fantastic with a bald head shows men who are afraid of balding that they can look as good as John without hair. So not only is John killing it with his look, but he's setting trends too. Before we carry on with this list, please do consider leaving a like on the video because it really does help us support the channel.
In our number 8 spot today, we have Olivia Culpo. Other than having a fantastic name, Olivia has been gracing our screens and magazine covers for a few years now. The influencer and restaurateur saw herself on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue this year, as well as debuting a new haircut. Olivia ended up getting some bangs a few months ago, and it has us asking, is there any hairstyle she can't pull off? Last year when asked why she's never dyed her hair, she explained that she was afraid of her hair being damaged, so she prefers to mix things up with different styles instead. Well, she obviously came through with that statement. She continues to sport her naturally brown hair, but with this added fringe, it looks so good. There was a video that got posted with her and her boyfriend Christian McCaffrey after she had just got her new cut, and he is absolutely gushing about how amazing she looks, and I truly have to agree with him.
At number 7, Kylie Jenner. When you look at Kylie Jenner, you can tell that she's one of the Kardashian clan members. They all have the same sort of look, which is their underlying plastic surgeries, but you never really realize how much she's changed until you look at her before pictures. I know you guys are thinking to yourselves, Brie, we knew she changed her looks, and I understand that, but have you really realized how much they've changed? Over the years, Kylie has changed so much. Yes, she looks more mature now because she's older, duh, but she also low-key looks like she's in her late 20s when she's really 23. Over the years, she's gotten fillers and other procedures, and now her looks, mainly her lips, are what she's famous for. I mean, she comes from a family full of beautiful people, so she kinda had this pressure to look her best starting from a young age, but it's still a little mind-blowing to see how much her looks have really evolved over the years. I mean, the only phase I can relate to are her young teen phases because we all looked like that, kind of awkward, right? Right.
In our number 6 spot today, we have Halsey. Halsey is another one of those celebrities who is no stranger to playing around with different hairstyles and colors. She always looks good whether she's rocking a super long wig, showing off her natural curls in a short cut, or really anything in between. In October of this year, she left her 22 million TikTok followers shook when she uploaded a video showing off her newest style. The video showed her donning a long brown wig with just one of TikTok's famous audio clips. She quickly shakes off the wig and reveals her newly completely shaved head, and people were here for it. Her TikTok gained close to 3 million views in only 3 hours, and fans were quick to comment about how much they loved her new do. My favorite comment was one that read, "We love Baldsy." I think this new shaved head look has given her quite an edgy look that I think she pulls off really well. It lets her natural beauty really shine through, but I truly don't think that there's any hairstyle that she wouldn't be able to pull off.
Halfway through at number 5, Katy Perry. Over the years, Katy Perry has changed her looks a lot. She's gone through eras of different styles and vibes, so she's constantly changing things up both personally and as an artist. At the beginning of her career, before she ditched her real name Catherine Elizabeth Hudson, she was rocking a grungy, indie sort of vibe. Her hair was very dark and short, and her look was very natural and minimalist. But after adopting the Katy Perry persona, things escalated. She had her bright, punchy phases full of colorful wigs and wild outfits, and then her more toned down phases with her more natural makeup, hair, and style. It seems as though she's settled into the more classic glam look nowadays. Katy's looks really evolved with her music, but also pop culture. When she first hit the scene, we were still in the weird 2000s phase of grunge and residual 90s energy. Then came the loud and colorful mid-2010s, and now we're getting into a soft glam era. So with all these changes in pop culture, we may not have noticed Katy's changes because we ourselves were changing too.
Coming in at number 4 today, we have Katherine Heigl. Last year we saw Katherine trade her classic blonde locks for a darker color. This change came for her role in the Netflix series Firefly Lane, but maybe the transformation is here to stay. Just a few months ago, Katherine debuted an even newer look, keeping the dark color, but cutting off a ton of her length for a sleek bob. She's barely recognizable from the look we are so used to, but it truly does look great. She first showed us the new look in an Instagram post with her son Joshua. It seems as though her entire family got haircuts that day, but sweet Joshua was the only one who would smile and pose for the camera with mom. Katherine is obviously obsessed with her new look as she posted another selfie just hours after her first photo. This time she had styled her hair with some curls and added a touch of makeup. The caption for her photo included her saying, "Now I'm all done up with nowhere to go," and that honestly is some relatable 2020 content right there.
At number 3, Calvin Harris. DJ Calvin Harris had a serious glow up, and I feel like it went unnoticed. When Calvin first hit the scene in 2007, he kinda looked like a dork, not gonna lie. He mainly wore hoodies and had shaggy hair and struggled with acne and didn't really work out all that much. But over the years, things changed a lot and he's blown up a lot. According to sources, Calvin got a personal trainer and nutritionist, so he really put in a lot of work to making himself look and feel better. He changed up his hair and straightened his teeth, but he also made a lot of lifestyle changes. Other than his workout routine and eating better, Calvin also consumes less alcohol and has become more health conscious, leading to his skin clearing up as well. Even though he's a DJ whose whole career is basically built up on the party scene, he still seems to stay away from the more unhealthy part of things. Now he's dating some of the most beautiful women, making a buttload of money, and is putting work into not only his own work, but himself too. Really, it's not just his looks that have changed, but his whole self that has evolved without us ever really noticing.
In our number 2 spot today we have Rihanna. Rihanna stepped out of quarantine a few weeks ago for a dinner outing and was rocking a new hairstyle that none of us were expecting. She left her home sporting a graphic tee, printed green and white pants, white heels, sunglasses, and an unbelievable new mullet. Mullets have definitely been increasing in popularity this year, but let's not forget the iconic 2013 Rihanna mullet. This new style is similar to the 2013 look, but definitely features a bit more of a modern cut. It looks just as good as any other hairstyles we've seen her with though, because she honestly always pulls through with amazing new looks for us to be obsessed with.
Finally, in at number 1, Jonah Hill. For a long time, people saw Jonah Hill as Hollywood's fat funny guy. People literally have called him that during interviews. But recently, Jonah has emerged with a reinvented version of himself, and it's quite surprising. First thing that people noticed was that Jonah had lost a lot of weight. He's looking much more confident than he had before, and this is apparent not only in his presence in the media, but also in his style. In a recent interview, Jonah spoke out about his love for fashion, saying that for a long time, his interest in style and fashion was inhibited because of who he was. He told sources that because of his career as a comedian, he would be made fun of if he dressed nicer, and so he turned to wearing what he described as frumpy clothing. The other thing that prevented him from expressing himself through fashion was his size. Jonah has spoken out about how the fashion industry fat-shamed him because the things that he liked weren't available in his size. Now after losing the weight, he's been able to wear whatever he wants and has sort of reinvented himself into someone who's more confident and creative than ever before. Now before we wrap things up, let's get into some comment shoutouts from the video of the top 10 celebrities banned from other countries. The Books 810 said, "I'd love to visit the ancient world, Egypt, Greece, and Rome." That sounds like a dream. I love like ancient stuff. Like I watched so many documentaries about these things. It's like going to visit them would be so fun.
It would be sweet. Have you been to any of those places?
I've been to Rome. I went to the Colosseum. But like,
cool.
it is so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
Really?
It's huge.
Ooh, I gotta
Absolutely
go.
massive.
Anas Booterfass says, imagine getting banned from countries like New Zealand and Canada, whom people are nice and generous. So true.
I couldn't imagine how you could.
Yeah. Can you even get banned from Canada?
Well, this came from a video, like I talked about Justin Bieber getting banned from places, and apparently he was banned from Canada at some point. I know he's like a citizen. I didn't know they could ban their own citizens, but like,
what?
That's what I heard.
He's like, where do I go?
I don't know.
That's crazy. Yeah, that would suck. Don't get banned from Canada or New Zealand. Never been there, but.
Don't get banned from anywhere.
Yeah, so true.
Just be a good person. Don't get banned. Gramero Larry says, how are you doing, Brie? How are you feeling? Love all these videos. I love you. Please continue to be safe. We're all continuing to be safe over here, but I'm doing okay. It's kind of cold. That kind of sucks, but other than that, it's super cold.
Connor Creed says, I would love to go to Japan someday. Traveling to another country is a bit out of my budget though. Yes, hear you, understand, relatable. Maybe one day. We all have to have goals.
Gotta save that money and then go places.
Heck
Life is short, travel the world, save your money. It's not like you're gonna go to the grave with it. Anyways guys, that's been our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been your host, Brie Room.
I'm Olivia Kozlowski.
And we will see you guys next time. Bye.